Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the gtaonline Top 5 Community Plays. If you're new to the channel, this is a series where I take clips from you guys in the community and pick 5 of the best ones to showcase each episode. And if that interests you and you'd like to submit a clip of your own for a chance to be featured in the next one, you can find all of the instructions to do so down in the description. Starting off this week at number 5 is Straight Ferris with a little layup on an enemy Raiju. The Arena War Brutus. That's a vehicle that you don't see every day, and you don't really see any of the Arena War vehicles in free mode, honestly, but usually if you do, it's always a monster truck or a ZR380. Anyways, he hits a nice arena hop over the guardrail and throws the sticky bomb right at the Raiju, also while dodging the missile at the same time. Very cinematic takedown. I bet that Raiju was not expecting his enemy to be off the ground that much. It's a good way to catch your opponents off guard. At number 4, we have British. He's using the V65 Molotov against an enemy Avenger who happens to be in God mode, which means the only way to defeat it is to eliminate the pilot. What an angle that shot was at. He killed him from basically behind him, but he had a slight angle of the giant windows of the Avenger where he was able to land a few shots from the Molotov machine guns against him and take him out. And really, if he was in any other aircraft, he probably doesn't get the kill here because the Molotov is one of the only dogfighter planes that has its guns both on the center of the aircraft. I mean, aside from the B-11 Strike Force, obviously, but that one is an explosive MG, so that wouldn't have killed the Avenger in this situation. But all the other planes probably would have missed a follow-up shot because of that inaccuracy. It is always really scary going against an Avenger, though, that has a gunner, especially because they can just one-shot you during your attack. Thankfully, in this situation, they had some potato-aim gunners, so he was able to live through the encounter. God motors somehow always find a way to just eat shit. In the number 3 spot is Foreign Seeker 89, and this might be the most Top Gun clip that I've ever seen in gtaonline. I apologize for the frame rate of this clip being low, that's just how the clip was sent to me, but that clip I felt was just too badass to not include in the video, even with the low frame rate. It was just so awesome. He even goes into cinematic mode while he does the VTOL maneuver, which makes it look that much better. And then how he perfectly just aligns himself right behind the Hydra as he flies by him. Just straight out of Top Gun Maverick, really. And then the Hydra tries to do the same thing to hit him with a VTOL maneuver, but because it's the Hydra, VTOL just isn't as good as it is on the Raiju, and he just gets lit up. Getting into the top 2 now. First up is Scythe, who also pulls off a dogfighting maneuver in the Starling to take out the enemy Mark II Oppressor. The Starling stall free a missile against a Mark II Oppressor. A very, very risky play, I might add. But it worked because the Oppressor seemed to have been juked out by it when he fired his missile and completely just whiffed it, while Scythe's missile connected mid-stall. Just blew that thing out of the sky. Some very impressive dogfighting and plane takedowns this week, as you can see. And I don't think there's any other way we could close out this week of amazing dogfighting kills without an absolutely insane one from Outrageous in the number 1 spot. I mean, I'm just at a loss for words, man. The things Outrageous does in a B-11, he's flying backwards, doing spins, twirls, dodging missiles while flying backwards. He's just playing the enemy like a goddamn fiddle out there. So much so that I think by the end of that, the Oppressor was completely lost. It looked like he had no idea where the B11 went. He looks like he just gave up. It's just so much fun watching Outrageous toy with these Oppressors while flying backwards in the B11. Just makes it look effortless. And it's peak cinema every time. Anyways, that is going to wrap up this episode of the gtaonline Top 5 Community Plays. Once again, if you'd like to submit a clip of your own for a chance to be featured in the next one, you could find all of the instructions to do so down in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more gtaonline content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.